We all have a weird relationship with validation. It's something we all need, but something we need to not need. That's been something I've been trying to figure out for years. I mean, even in childhood, it's something we seek because we need to know we're good and that we are loved. But as adults, we don't necessarily get that same need met. That internal validation, we always say, like, it should come from inside. We should feel secure in who we are and get that validation for self. But that isn't going to happen all the time. We need that from outside sources. We need that, but the outside source is where we get into trouble. Who are we listening to? Who are we seeking it from? Are we seeking it from anonymous strangers on the internet, or people who know us deeply, who have our best interests at heart, who are not afraid to both affirm and challenge? That validation-seeking behavior starts to get honed and understood when we put people in our lives that actually have our best interests at heart. I have those people in my life, and I still feel that occasional sting of wanting that validation, wanting to know that I'm good, wanting to know that I'm stewarding a space appropriately. The shift in that energy is understanding that I'm stewarding, co-creating something. And since I'm not the sole creator of it, I want people who are with me on that journey to approve of where I'm going and allow me to explain why. So now when I get the conflict as well as the affirmation, I know what to do with it. I embrace it. And the more I do that, the more I don't need it, the more I say thank you when I get it. But the more I realize, because over the years when I get affirmation, no matter from who or whatever source it was for whatever reason, oh man, I felt good. But then I didn't feel good as time went away because it was a hit of dopamine. It was a rush of positive feelings. And it's like getting to a conference and feeling like I'm going to change my life. And then as the days goes on, that high energy just dwindles back to where you were. Because that affirmation was just a quick hit of sugar. It was easy and it felt good. And that good feeling is telling you you're doing something maybe that is worthwhile. But if the reason you're doing it isn't because you're serving and creating something to your highest good and to the betterment of society or the group or whatever project you're working on, you're doing it because you just want to finally know that you are good from someone else's perspective. And that is a dragon you're never going to catch.